brief background about him. When he came, I think early last year, to sort of explain what LTO was for us, because all of us were quite a bit blur what LTO exactly is and how we're supposed to do it. He gave a very good background what the corporate in head office their thinking was, and how in the future we're going to be using LTO to keep growing our organization. That was a very big eye-opener to me, because prior to that I hear this LTO, but exactly what is it, I don't really know. But a bit more on his background, he actually has he's a trained engineer, but he's an MBA. Prior to NuSkin, he was working in an electronic center as a production manager for a company. And then he chanced upon NuSkin, grabbed it, both hands, both feet. In a few years' time, he became Blue Diamond and became a $1 million circle member already. Now, that was not his claim to fame. His claim to fame was that he went on honeymoon for a few years. A few years, you know? You go a few months, it's quite tremendous, right? He went for a few years. And during that time he went for a few years, he actually grew more millions. Not him, the business. That was his claim to fame. And from there, we realized that what it means to us to have a passive income. And who else actually to share better with us? What is LTO all about? And how to actually grow our passive income using an LTO in NuSkin. Can we put our hands together, welcome 10 million circle member and team elite, Mr. Kwan TaiChi.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Fantastic.
Okay, some of you feel fantastic. I can see it. This guy is really fantastic. Okay. Today I'm not sure if you come to the right place. Are you in the right place or not? Do you know why you are here? Yes. What do you want to what do you want to get? Because this session is not for me, it's for you, right? Yes? What do you want?
Make my million.
Who said that? Make your million. Okay? You won't be disappointed. Anything else?
3 years honeymoon.
3 years honeymoon. You want to beat my record, right? My record was 2 years. Okay, I think you won't be disappointed either. Alright, so for those of you who don't want to tell me, that's fine, right? But you have something in mind, isn't it, that you want? And I hope that you will get what you want before you get out. How's that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so today I'm going to share with you something that I learned and I know for sure. I mean, 10 millionaires, it is already for sure, right? But NuSkin has already given us 10 million US dollars. Would you like that?
Yes.
Okay, so put your face over there and you can change your photo. Yes? If one day you will be here or in a much bigger place sharing your experience and showing people how to become 10 millionaires. Would you like that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So next month, my wife, Carissa, who's 10 times more powerful than me, yes, accepted Southeast Asia NuSkin's invitation. She'll be speaking in the Success Seminar Forum in Kuala Lumpur. Okay. She'll be addressing a crowd of 6,000 people. Yeah, 6,000 people wanted to listen to her. See? It's more than 10 times more powerful than me. It's 20 times more powerful than me. Yes. So I hope that you can make it, because you will learn a lot from her. So this was a photo taken when we were awarded the 10 million recognition. You see from this photo, who were here last night? Who was new here? Who didn't go to my sharing last night? Only a few. Okay, I'll repeat for you. Now, if you look at this photo, you can see a lot of successful people, isn't it?
Yes.
And I always say there's one person out of place here. That's this guy. Isn't it? Too small and too thin and really doesn't belong there, isn't it? Right? Yes, I've been like that. Always small and always unfit and yeah, because of my size. And also because I had polio. Yeah, I was educated in high school that emphasized a lot in sports and got a lot of inter-school champions. And I was always last in the school and I couldn't jump. Yeah, in case you You understand what polio is, right? So, always the last. How would you feel? I felt nothing. Nothing. It didn't affect me. Okay. I had very good friends in the school, and none of them would say anything bad to me, and they just treated me like normal. So, very fortunate. I always felt the same, just as other people. And I always thought that I could excel in the other areas, right? So I grew up in that environment. So sometimes it's not what handicap you have that kept you from from who you want to be. It's what we think, isn't it? Yes? So today, I hope you will open up your mind, because what I tell you is really unbelievable. It's really unbelievable, okay? And we were interviewed in the most credible newspaper in Hong Kong, South China Morning Post, when I became Blue Diamond. At the same time, earned our first $1 million. At that time, if you can see, there's a number here, the income. I have to make a correction every time I tell. Okay, they said that we make 600,000 Hong Kong dollars a month, but actually we are 50,000 short. So that's how much? 550,000. So rounded it up. Okay, just make a correction. So would you be happy making that money?
Yes.
Yeah. In the same year, we were recognized as a millionaire. So that's the sort of income you can expect, isn't it? Around that area. How would you like that? Is it okay?
Yes.
That was 1996. Right? So now this is too slow. Okay? This is too slow. So we have made a plan. And this plan is to become a millionaire within 2 years. Are you in the right place?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
If you're not sure that's what you want, that's fine, right? If think have nothing to do with this, and that's fine too. But if you already commit, I'm going to share with you how. But you ask yourself, are you willing to do whatever it takes or not? Who will? If you're not ready, that's fine. You can walk out of the store, because other people would like to come in and sit down. Are you willing to do whatever it takes?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Those who are ready, please raise your hands. So many more? Okay, there's still some hands are not in the air, and maybe there's something we're holding on to, our notebook, yeah? Okay, but some people are reluctant to show their emotions. Inside, it could be, but outside, right? It's all right. So, I want you to read this again in your mind. This is the key. No matter what people tell you, no matter how people show you, the only thing is whether you will do whatever it takes. Okay? When I moved to Canada, I sold my business in Hong Kong. I got my first job interview. Okay? The company was hiring 100 employees that day. They had a very ambitious plan to become public very soon. And I was interviewed. Okay? My first job interview ever. And the president asked me, because I was a new immigrant, I had no experience in the country, I have no experience in that field. And he asked me, if I hire you, what will you do to get this job? He asked me, what will you do to get this job? How would you answer? I said, whatever it takes. Okay? And he said, can you come tomorrow to work? What do you say? You will say, I think about it. You say, no, tomorrow I have a commitment. Huh? Would you say that? Yes or no?
No.
Isn't it? What do you say? Yes. What time? Isn't it? Yeah? Okay. Isn't it? Because that's how I got that job. It was the highest position that they were hiring. And they gave it to me. So, just imagine. Why? Why they hire somebody? No experience, new immigrant, such a short person, the English has an accent. Yes? Isn't it? Because they can see that I'm the kind of person they wanted. Someone who will do whatever it takes. Okay? So, this is lesson number 1. Do whatever it takes. Now, there are different types of distributors. Okay? I'm not sure if you're one of them, belong to one of them, or I'm sure they will be among your downlines, your group, your partners. The first things usually we hear is I should talk to a few people and see what they say, isn't it? Or they don't tell you, that's what's in their mind, right? Can they be successful? They need a lot of luck, correct? Okay. Then often we hear, I want to. But what? I'm too short. I'm too tall. I'm too busy. I'm too well educated. I'm not a salesman. Then I don't know enough people. I just can't. I'm not interested. You see all these? Yeah? Will they be successful? The third type of distributor are people who try. We talk to people. I try so hard, but yes, always a but following. Correct? Do you think you'll be successful? Why did we become successful? I do whatever it takes, and I feel wonderful. I feel fantastic. Right? People say no to me, what do I say? What would you say? People say no to you. I'm not interested. Don't talk to me about NuSkin anymore.
Thank you.
Yes, I say, thank you very much. What's your face? He said, what? Thank you very much. You just saved me a lot of time. Isn't it? Right? Yes, they're not interested. So I said, okay, it's fine. Yeah, this is not the right time. No problem. I'll talk to you later. Yeah? And then we get on to do other things. Correct? The only way that we can show these people NuSkin works is you become successful. Correct? Yes. Then they come back to ask you, what did you do? What do I have to do? Right? Isn't it? So, I do whatever it takes and I feel fantastic. Correct?
Yes.
Put that in your mind. Important point. So, as you can see, some see it happening. It's like they know it's true and question again. Can I do it? Is this real? Is this short guy, whatever he's talking, is it real? Right? Millionaire right here. You go to the company website, click on NuSkin Hong Kong, and you see our profile. Right? Not just us. In every country, you'll see the millionaires profile. Is it real? Yeah? You see the NuSkin stock prices, correct? Is it real? You see the tremendous increase in the share prices. Is that real? Right? You know there are 877 millionaires with NuSkin. Is that real? And people still question. Do you question? Forget about your questions. And make it happen. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Is that the only way it works? Yes. Right? If I want to be successful, it's up to who? It's up to you. So, the power of the LTO. the first LTO, during the first LTO, we were taking a rest. We had taken a rest for 6 years. Resting. Okay? Because you want to know for sure our downlines will grow very fast before we take action, right? So, I don't know what happened during the first LTO. I didn't know. But my income in 1 month increased 50%. You know, my income comes from almost 30 countries. And suddenly, in 1 month, my income increased 50% without doing anything. Would you like to know, find out why? Your income just suddenly increased 50%. Yes? Would you?
Yes.
When we look at why, and we found out somebody else, also intimidated, also millionaire, his income increased from 200,000 Hong Kong dollars, no, US dollars, 200,000 Hong Kong dollars to $800,000 in 1 month. 4 times. Would you be curious? Would you want to find out why? Huh? Would you want it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. So we find out why. And we found out why we were so excited. We were just so excited. Right? And we found out why and what time. February last year. That's why we came here to Singapore. We went to Malaysia. We told everybody the power of LTO and what to do to increase your income many fold. So the next LTO we have 3 months to prepare, only 3 months to prepare, right? And my income increased 150%. And my downlines increased even more. Because my income comes from global, many countries. But the LTO at that time was limited to Southeast Asia and Greater China only, right? So only these regions, LTO sales, increase our global income 150%. That means your increase is much higher than my increase, percentage-wise. Correct? Yeah? How'd you like that? At this time, we had 9 months to prepare. Okay? I'm very excited to see what September LTO would do to everybody's income. Last LTO, remember Natalie said you have a few days, right? Last time in Greater China also, they told us we have 8 days for the LTO. Okay, so we prepared a series of actions before, during the LTO. But you know, when LTO is finished, in China, because of the slow internet speed, all the product was sold within 3 hours. Not 8 days. 3 hours sold out. In Hong Kong, 45 minutes sold out. In Taiwan, 15 minutes sold out. No more. And a lot of people didn't get online. They missed it out. They missed out. A lot of people missed out. That's how crazy it was. Not 1 day. The longest was 3 hours, sold out. Do you want to wait? No. You don't want to wait. Okay? Because I know some people, before the time we could order, we already got everything ready. Everything ready, right? And even before the time we punch in, we try to get into the online order. We try. Okay, and suddenly it goes through. Right at that time. If you don't do that, what happened? Other people will get in front of you. Yes? And it may sell out. So I'm sharing with you an experience we had, so you understand how eager people are ready to get these LTO products. There's only one time only, not until the next June. Now, what does it mean? I'll show you later. So, you need to be an executive this month, the latest, to order the TR90 products. Okay? So this month is your last chance to become executive. And also the last chance for your downlines and the people who want to join the NuSkin to become executive. This is the last month. And you have that opportunity. It's in your hands. Okay? You ready? So I'll show you the power and the income that you will get as an executive. Now, you can get 10 sets, remember, right? So you will have 2,200 US dollars next month as a bonus, plus 10 sets. Now this is, to me, this is a small amount, but to some people it's a good amount, isn't it? Just 1 month in the business, you earn $2,200, isn't it? Is it good? Yes. But the most important is these 10 sets. We're not here to earn just one shot of money, isn't it? You have 10 sets of products, it's not available anymore. It's in your hands, right? And LTO can make people increase people's income so much, isn't it? Right? Yet last night I talked about how Apple became #1 in the world with LTO, with their unique technology, the iOS, right? So you have this. This is like the most advanced product. And we use these handsets to find 10 committed distributors who are committed to their own success. So they will have these in their hands as their ammunition to show people. And they show themselves that it worked. Okay? Correct? You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Because one distributor will bring in at least 10 users. And they will bring in more distributors. So one set can be used many times. It's not one set for one customer and the story finished. You understand what I mean? That's the power of LTO. That's the power of these 10 sets. Do I make sense?
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah? Okay. So you know what to do with your 10 sets? Okay? Now, so if you're more ambitious, you want to earn more next month? More than this? Okay, I'll show you how much more you can earn. First, you become a Ruby. Become a Ruby, that means you have 4 executives, 4 people, 4 distributors who finish their executive qualification this month. Then they can order next month, right? And if you're already Ruby or you're already in the business for a while, you can duplicate these rubies, and these rubies will have rubies under them, and so on, right? And multiply the number of rubies. It's extremely important that you increase your distribution network. That's how the business gets big and your income grows. Now, become a Ruby in August. So that means you have 4 executives in your group. And each one order 10 sets, you will have $7,200. Is it good? Who think this is good? 7,200 US dollars. That's a good start, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Yes or no?
Yes.
So find 4 people and become Ruby executive. Okay? You know exactly what you need to achieve, right? So then with the income. But this is only the beginning. This is only this coming month, isn't it? Only 1 month. Actually, we're preparing for the next LTO in June. So you have 4 executives, you're Ruby. So you have 20 executives, and you have Rubies under you, right? Will they grow or not?
Yes.
Everybody will have these 10 sets, and they will go out and talk to people, find out who want to grow the business and who want to have a better way to live, isn't it? Have more income, right? Each one will have more executive in fortune, correct? That's a goal, isn't it? So we create another level of executive rubies. When you create one more level of ruby, you create 4 more rubies, then you have 20 executives, then you make $10,000 US. Actually, it should be more because there's special bonus, correct? I think it would be like 11,000, okay? Then if you duplicate again, one more level, you will have 84,000. You have 20 rubies in the group and 84 executives. You make 84,000 US dollars. This is truly exponential growth. This business is exponential growth business. But we are only talking about 3 generations of expansion, 4 each. Okay? Only 20 rubies. Alright?
Yes.
I have more than 20 millionaires in my group. How's that? I have a 10 millionaire in my group. I have a few 5 millionaires in my group. When I started, I never thought it would grow so big. You're not my size, huh? Right? So, you can grow much faster than me. We never had LTO. We never had H-Lock. We never had this wonderful big corporation to back us up in 53 countries. I started in Canada. That was the 2nd country opened. Right? We had 18 products, skincare and shampoos. That's all. Right? We couldn't see the company. The company was too far away. And it's very small. It's a warehouse in Canada. It's a warehouse. We order from a warehouse. That's how it operated. So, you have to understand how lucky you are. How lucky we are with NuSkin now. Are you happy with 84,000 US dollars? Yes or no? Yes. Who's happy? Very happy. Who's satisfied? Who's not satisfied? Who's not satisfied? Who wants more? Who wants more? Why do I ask you? Because you can get more. You definitely can get more because this is only the beginning. The next product. If I tell you, you'll be so excited. You want to know? Yes. What it is? I talked to the president and chief scientist of NuSkin Enterprises, Dr. Joe Chan. Okay. And we were just casually talking. And he said, I think we can eliminate diseases. How's that? Eliminate diseases. Eliminate illness. Right? How can we do that? He said we age because our organs fail. Yes? Yes. Because of the rate of damage is faster than the rate of repair. Right? Yes. So we have all kinds of disorders in our body. And we become so weak that we're overcome by diseases. And we die. Miserably. Yes? So, just imagine. The next product that will be introduced in September 2015 in the pipeline now is longevity product, cell renewal, repair product. How's that?
Yes.
Wow. You know somebody who needs it? Everybody needs it, isn't it? You need it? Yes, I need it. I hope it can cure my polio. I don't know. But it's good news for a lot of people, isn't it? And it's exclusive. It's genetic based. It's no side effect. Isn't it? Would you like the parents to have it?
Yes.
Yes.
family to have it?
Yes.
Would you like to help a lot of people? Isn't it?
Yes.
So, will it be bigger than TL90 or not?
Yes.
You saw it in the TV interview. CEO of NuSkin, Truman, said we have something planned that's bigger than TL90 in 2015. Okay? That's what it means. Are you excited?
Yes.
You want to know how much you can make?
Yes.
Okay, the first thing is you have to achieve that, right? You achieve this by June 2014 and you will see the next LTO like this. Because our organization multiply again and you have 84 rubies with 352,000 US dollars a month coming from global network. Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you really excited?
Yes.
If I tell you this is only the beginning, what do you think? This is only the beginning. Really? This is like iPhone 3GS. Okay? There's more in the pipeline. Do you want to know?
Yes.
You know what's coming? The company didn't ask me to keep a secret, okay? I'm trying to share with you. I was talking to the founder of Pharmanex, okay? Dr. Michael Chan. And he said, we are working on customized supplements. Okay? And 5 years ago, we were in the team meeting trip, and we had a cocktail, and we talked to Dr. Joe Chan, the chief scientist. And he said, he asked us, how fast do you want, wait a minute, let me just recall again. I asked him, how quickly can the product work? I mean, can work on the genes, right? How quickly can you see results? You know what he said? He said, how fast do you think is good enough? That's his answer. Because if you switch on the gene, you know, the gene is, part of the gene is a switch, right? Every gene is a switch. You know how long it takes to switch on a gene? Just like that, right? Phew! Amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
Amazing. So what's in the pipeline? It's like customized product. What does that mean? He said, we're looking into an option that we have a test paper. Okay? If you just put the paper over here, and you put it on a machine, you scan it, and it tells the activity of the genes, so it will give you a mixture of the skincare that you need that day.
Wow.
Is this customized enough? Right? It's not just for the person to use for the month, but for the day. This is future now. It's already in the pipeline. Are you excited?
Yes.
Is this like the iPad coming out? Better than that, isn't it? Well, there's another coming out, customized supplement. I don't know how they'll do it, but I can imagine. You put it in your mouth, saliva, put it on the machine because you have the genes, right? Your DNA, and then they give you the supplement for that day. How do you feel?
Wow.
What do you have in your hand? You have the future. And you can see the future. Isn't it?
Yes.
When I tell you this is the beginning, do you believe me?
Yes.
This is the beginning. That's how powerful age-lock technology is. And what's after that? The company has not disclosed yet. Because we haven't gone to the TE trip this year, and we haven't had a casual talk to Dr. Joe Chan. And make sure that you talk to him. You want to go to TBL trip or not?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, it's wonderful. I'll tell you how we're treated. But before that, I'll tell you how we're treated in Yeah, the tea trip first, and then I'll tell you about the 4-star trip. Do you like that? You want to know?
Yes.
Okay. Because next year, this trip is a 30th anniversary, right? It's going to be a special trip. I tell you the 25th anniversary trip. Because it's the 25th anniversary, right? Special, yeah. So we went to Monte Carlo. You know Monte Carlo, right? Beautiful place. Extremely beautiful place. We live in a hotel that's stretched out above the sea. Yes? When you look out the window, it's the sea. It's a big hotel, it's not just a little bungalow. We also live in bungalows like that before, but it's in the ocean. It's the ocean. Open ocean, not just the seashore, right? So, is it nice? Yes. Wonderful experience, right? And we had a special guide to take care of us for the whole trip, because we were new teenagers. Special guide. You know who that guide is? It's the president of Hong Kong. A personal guide. Huh? President of Hong Kong. NuSkin Hong Kong. Not Singapore. No, Hong Kong has no president, right? So the president of NuSkin is your guide. Whatever you want, she'll provide. How's that? Wow, that's really so grateful. And we had a cocktail one day. After, of course, in the cocktail we met the chairman, we talked Blake and the other vice presidents, and also Truman. Right? We had a good time, and we had dinner. So we were taken to a round circle hall. Okay? We sat inside, and wonderful time. Okay? Recognition, wonderful. And then, so we had dinner, and then it became dark because it's already in the night. Then after the dinner, we found the walls are gone. No walls. And then the ceiling was open, wide open. We could see the stars. And then boom, fireworks. Beautiful fireworks. Wow. That's celebration, isn't it? Wonderful. And you can see the firework coming down on you. Wonderful feeling. And after the firework, so the announcer said, okay, please go back to your seats. The lights turn on and then off again. And then a wonderful voice. We could hear a wonderful voice singing. That's Andrea Bocelli. Wow. Just for us. And he was standing right at the back wall. There. He was sitting here. No, halfway between the back and here. Have you ever had such a spirit? Huh? You know Andrea Bocelli? Yes or no?
Yes.
Extremely famous. Yeah. Extremely famous. And then we tried to go to his concert. And here he was. That was the 25th anniversary. And next year is the 30th anniversary. And NuSkin has a lot higher revenue and profit. Oh, really look forward to it, isn't it? Yes? So that's the team lead trip. And every night, when we go back to the hotel, we have a present. Every team we lead, every night, has a special present. I got this watch. I still wear it. Team lead watch. Yeah? This is a special privilege. Only team leads have that. Would you like that? But if you're a 4-star team lead last year, they let you choose any jewelry watch in Tiffany. Do you like that? And this year, I don't know. I don't know what they give you. It's wonderful. Yeah. We got a special designed, what's it? It's special designed, I think it's a purse for my wife. I didn't get any. And limited quantity. Right? So this is Team Elite. In case you think this is a little far, I want to direct your attention to become 4-star creator. Okay? Last year, we were among the 2 4-star creators in Hong Kong. Yes? So we were, of course, we went to a star creator trip. And we had 4,000 square feet villa. 4,000 square feet with a pool. 2-bedroom, study. Okay. Of course, we had a guide. Yes? So it took us out, we were taken to Phuket, Thailand. So we didn't have to go through the lines to go through custom. A special guide took us a special passage, go through, and then there was a limousine waiting outside. Okay? We have a tour guide waiting for us and explained to us what's going to happen, what's the itinerary, prepare for us. It took us to the hotel, to that villa, the spa pool villa. And we took a little rest, and we went on a helicopter. There were 10 people lining up, waiting for us. Okay. Welcome us. Give us drinks, give us food, very delicious food. And they're preparing the helicopter for us. And we took photos, we took video, we had fun, and we had a helicopter sightseeing trip. Like it? It's wonderful. And we have to wear these ear headphones because it's noisy. But once you put it on, you don't hear anything. So, and after the trip, we were taken back to the hotel, and they prepare a barbecue, full-side barbecue for my group of executives. Rubies, I'm sorry. No executive can go, only rubies can go. So my group of rubies, they came that evening, and we had a wonderful time. And who else came? The president, the regional presidents, the general managers, they all come to celebrate together. And finally, Andrew Fan, the president of Greater China, and us ended up all in the pool with our clothes on. And my phone with me in my pocket. Because we had so much fun, I forgot my phone was in my pocket. So that's great because nobody can contact me during those days. Yeah! Was it fun? Yes, that's not the end. Okay. That's not the end. There are a lot to come. So I don't want to take up too much time to go through the details, but you understand, doing NuSkin is not just doing NuSkin. It's having a lot of respect, a lot of fun, isn't it? Yes? Yes? Not only for you, but for your whole group. Alright? Would you like that?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So now, what do you need to do? You need to become team elite. Right?
Yes. Yes.
You become team elite. Ruby is just the first step. Like I said, LTO, the next one is just the first step, isn't it? Team elite means, what does it mean? You sponsor 15 people who's capable of producing 3,000 GD, that's about 6,000 Sing dollars a month in business volume. If you work for your boss and you make him 6,000 Sing dollars, how much will you get? Will he give you 6,000? 1,000 maybe? 600 or even 300 more likely. Right? In NuSkin, they give you how much? How much? How much? Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's your reaction, right? Big difference, isn't it? Right? Are you able to find 15 people who can see, hey, why should I work so hard for that? Why don't I start with NuSkin, doing my own business, and getting that kind of income? How's that? Can you find 15 people? Yes, or no?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah? Can you find 15 people if you keep talking to the 5 of the people that you want to talk to? Only 5. Can you get 15? You're unlikely, highly unlikely, isn't it? You may not even be able to get 1, isn't it? So we need to find a lot of people in order to find these 15, right? Because why? Because a lot of people, like I said before, they didn't believe in it, right? They want to see that you're successful before they do it. Yeah, they have questions, yes? Let them have questions. They can have their question, they can own their question while we make it happen. Correct? So remember, you only need to find 15 to start with. A team elite is 15, minimum. You can do more. Would you like to have more?
Yes.
Yeah? Can we do more?
Yes.
Of course. Right? There's no limit to how many executives you can have. NuSkin doesn't limit you. It's not like the boss. Right? In NuSkin, you don't have to entertain the people you don't like. You don't understand what I mean? Then you're laughing, yeah? Right? You don't have to do the things you don't want to do. Right? Isn't it? Is it a better life? You do it with the people you like. Yes? If you don't like me, fine. You don't have to work with me. You don't like my style, you don't like my height, whatever. You don't have to work with me. Yes? And you can still be successful, isn't it? Yes. Is it nice? Happy every day. That's why you can see I'm happy every day. Yeah? I found a wife that I love, really love. Do you think she's my first love? Is your husband or your wife your first love? It's very rare. It really rarely happens, isn't it? Will you stop looking? Huh? No way, isn't it? Yeah. So do whatever it takes. And if you see a lady of a dream, what do you do? What do? You just sit here? She's not coming. Huh? Yeah? What do you do? Whatever it takes, isn't it? Right? So, I don't have to teach you that. But why don't you do the same thing with NuSkin? Isn't it? Do whatever it takes, and you have a good, wonderful life. So, 15. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to find these 15? Yes or no?
Yes.
Who's willing? Whatever it takes, okay? Now we have cameras recording everybody. So what do? You have to work consistently. Practice make perfect. You have to practice and practice and practice and practice every day. You do these things every day. Are you willing to do it every day? Do you brush your teeth every day? Yes or no?
Yes.
At the beginning, do you still remember how difficult, how uncomfortable it is to brush your teeth? Who remember? I remember. I didn't like it. Foreign object, so hard, put into the mouth and I didn't like it at all. But now, if I don't brush my teeth, I forgot to brush my teeth, I was so tired, go to bed, I have to get up and brush my teeth. Is that true? Yes or no?
Yes.
Why? Because you feel you have to. And then it's a habit. You do it daily, you form a habit. Okay? Then it becomes easy. If you have a problem doing that now, because why? Tell me. You cannot talk to people every day. Anybody? Nobody raise their hands now, suddenly. Okay? So all of you can talk to people every day, right? I doubt it. Okay? Be honest to yourself. Right? But if you do, you will earn that income. You'll become a millionaire within 2 years. Will you do it? Will you?
Yes.
Who said yes? Now, I want you to think before you raise your hands. Alright? Are you committed to become a millionaire in 2 years? Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you willing to do whatever it takes? Yes or no?
Yes.
You do these actions every day? Yes or no? Because millionaire in 2 years is a wish. Yes? To some people it's a dream. Okay? Can do without. Doesn't matter. I just want. Correct? Isn't it? Millionaire in 2 years. Is it a goal? No. Without daily action, that's not a goal. That's a wish. Alright? You have to do things daily. Then it becomes a goal. Correct? So then I'll ask you, each action, whether you can do it or not. If you can, will you do it? Number one thing, whatever NuSkin product has, whatever NuSkin has, you replace your other brands in the home. Can you do that?
Yes.
Is it necessary?
Yes.
Why? Conviction. You know, we all believe that NuSkin has the best products, right? At least the best products for the price, isn't it? Highest value products, isn't it? Okay? So, you're using another brand, and you are a NuSkin distributor. What does it mean? The NuSkin is not as good as another brand. Okay? And someone told me in KL, we are giving money to our competitors to help them expand their business. Boom. Yes? This is minded, isn't it? And by using more products, the more products you use, the more you'll be able to find the products you love, isn't it? You speak with passion, and you see a difference, a change in yourself, isn't it? You can truly speak from your heart, right? And also, when someone goes to your home to visit you, will they use the bathroom or not? And they see another brand that you use, what will they tell you? Nothing. They would just say, right? You just lost a friend without knowing it. You understand what I mean? Yes or no?
Yes.
Is it good for business? Is it good for a relationship? No. Does it make sense to change whatever brand you have with NuSkin? Can you do that?
Yes.
Is it necessary? Is it must? Yes or no?
Yes.
You know, in the early days, I would inspect my executives' handbags. Yes. When I see, what do you call this? A pencil? Yeah? Eyebrow pencil. I break it. I say, you're destroying your business. You're destroying your dream with this. So I'm going to break it. Okay? In order to help you. And they always accepted it. Because they knew it's not the right thing to do. They knew that I loved them. Right? I was very, very strict. Yeah, Mary was laughing. Yes, I did a lot of bad things. Yeah, necessary things. So, but now I'm more relaxed. I think it's up to them to become successful. Isn't it? Whatever we do cannot make them successful. It's whatever you do that makes you successful. Isn't it? We can only give you a guideline. We can only tell you. But we're not going to force you anymore. Why? Because I have no time. I have only time for people who help themselves. Does it make sense? Yes? It's unfair to the people who are willing to do whatever it takes, and we didn't spend the time with them. Isn't it? Yes? Okay? So I'm again share with you